it's Melissa here, the Delicious Nutritionist, and today we're going to review what Davina McCall eats in a day. Now, Davina McCall is a English TV presenter. She did The Big Brother, she was a former model, and I think she's got loads of books out already of health and everything, so I'm interested to see what she has in a day. Again, I haven't watched this video before, watching it for the first time with you guys. So yeah, I think she's going to eat pretty sensible, but let's see what she eats in a day.
A lot of you have been asking me, what do I eat? I feel that immense pressure there, because I feel like you're going to...
I think it's an interesting topic, what I eat in a day. I think people put like celebrities on like a pedestal and think they have like the miracle answer. I think you have to be careful that you are different, you are individual, you are bespoke, and trying a one-size-fits-all diet or copying someone's one day of a whole year is just ridiculous. But I think if you have this, knowing that it's entertainment video and doing it out of curiosity, I think is fine.
This is my cupboard, but I bet you didn't think you'd find packet noodles in my cupboard. Got lots of nuts and seeds and grains, lots of rice, wholemeal pasta, some non-wholemeal pasta, lots of stock.
Yeah, this literally looks like my cupboard. Like we have the same like rice and noodles, just because they're delicious and convenient, right? Sometimes sackler paste, I love, have it in pastas, have it in like lots of Turkish cooking that you might have seen when we did the karnıyarık video. So yeah, and it's good because we're all human, right? We're not going to eat perfect all the time. What is perfect?
Lots of veg, edamame beans, bacon. Yes, I eat bacon.
Edamame beans are great for a protein snack, particularly if you're a woman going through menopause as well. It's got the kind of natural kind of plant estrogens in there to help balance out your hormones. Good protein source, good for getting your fibre in there. I really rate edamame beans as a snack, and also to add it to like your salads and stuff.
So drinking, we've got Oatly for my kids.
Yeah, Oatly is really good. I really rate the brand. It's featured a lot in the what I eat in a day videos I've done. Kefir, really good for because it's fermented, so you've got more kind of probiotics in there. We used it for our Manta video, but we used the yogurt version actually. So kefir is good to getting your iodine and calcium needs, adding it to smoothies.
Wrong place. Herbs and spices, a lot of garlic paste. And I have like 3 breakfasts that I generally eat. My healthy one is this, which is Dr. Megan Rossi. I met her on a thing I did for Rivita, and she's the gut health doctor. If you don't know her, go and follow her on Instagram. She is brilliant. She's just got some really like practical good advice for your gut. They are doing bits of research now. She's doing bits of research. She works at King's. That is saying that your food has a direct correlation on your mood, and that if you are depressed, they are looking at ways to treat depression via food, healthy food choices, and in particular your gut microbiome. God, I think it sounds so good, doesn't it? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Your biome, your microbiome.
Your microbiome, yes. So you have think of your gut as like a garden. So it's really good to like plant different flowers, different colors, different diversity. And 70% of our immune system is in our gut, our immune cells. 90% of our happy hormone is made in our gut. So it's really important to look after our gut. And the best way to do that is to get your 30 grams of fiber, and to have different diversity, have some fermented foods like kefir. So the brand Bio-Me granola, you can just make your own though, can't you? So yeah, let's see what exactly is in this granola.
So I eat that with, don't judge me, a little bit of honey. Then
yeah, this again, just stop labeling things as good and bad. Okay, honey is sugar, but it's not like that much of a big deal. you know, I use maple syrup and honey in my baking and stuff. You've got to have some sort of sweetness in there. It's not going to be delicious and it's not going to be enjoyable. When one of the big reasons why clients come to me is because it's like really difficult to know like how to get your 30 grams of fibre, because you know you're not going to look at an apple and know how many grams of fibre in there. So when I do like bespoke meal plans, they're like super grateful because they just can just relax and know that they're getting everything, and it's also delicious for them. So I can relate to that.
A breakfast would be a buttered crumpet. And my other one would be a porridge. Oh, that's so good. Can't see your head.
Okay, so let's talk about what I'd rate out of 10 for health and deliciousness. I think the cereal, I think that is good. You could have it with kefir milk or yogurt. I would rate that 9 out of 10 for health. Deliciousness, I think it's pretty delicious, particularly if you add like some fruit as well, so it's balanced. I would give that, out of deliciousness, I would give it like 9 out of 10. Crumpet on butter is not well balanced. Okay, like it's realistic for the grab and go, but you're probably going to be hungry afterwards. It's not going to fuel you properly. You're missing out on a great window of time to get your fruit in there or some vegetables to get your 30 grams. It's just not, you need to have the three best friends, you know, protein, complex carbohydrates and a healthy fat, and maybe you could make up for it if you had like peanut butter on the crumpet and banana. That's more balanced. So crumpet and butter, I would give it like a 3 out of 10 for health, and I don't think it's that delicious, maybe like a 4 out of 10, but I know that's depends what you think delicious is. I don't know. What was the other one? Porridge. I think porridge is great. Again, it's well balanced. The oats is a complex carb, and then you can top it with fruit. You can top it with like protein source like peanut butter, which has got healthy fat as well. So it depends what she has on her porridge. But porridge, I rate. I think it's a great nutrition. It's really delicious as well, particularly if you add like homemade Nutella, like healthy homemade Nutella that I do, and what else? Cacao nibs, for example.
Wave there. That's my son Chester. So Chester is just having a snack on a juice, and actually I do try and ration the juices a little bit. It's a lot of sugar. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's true that I don't think we should be afraid of juice, but on the back of packet it does say 150 ml, and because all the soluble fibre's gone from it, which means that you're going to get a big spike in blood glucose levels, and it's just, you can have like 10 oranges in a juice easily, but eating 10 oranges is a different story. It's really difficult to do. I've never tried it, but I can imagine you're going to be really full. So that is why we ration it.
So I am frying sweet corn, which I know is quite weird, but I'm doing it with a tiny weeny knob of butter and a little drizzle of olive oil. Not so it's burnt, so it's slightly caramelised. And I've got some halloumi on the go. And then, let me show you what else I've got. I've done some tomatoes, just chopped tomatoes, with some basil and some salt and pepper. I haven't put olive oil on.
It sounds really good. Like sweet corn's good because it's got resistant starch in there, which means that we don't absorb all the calories from it, which is why you end up seeing some in the toilet, if you know what I mean. It just kind of passes through. And I really like the tomato salad that she's done there. I love like the Italian Mediterranean cuisine. And as you can see, she's got different colours of tomatoes in there as well, so they're going to give you different nutrients. And basil is just a great herb to have.
So here's the hot sweet corn, the gem lettuce cups, avocado, hummus, tomatoes, halloumi, carrots with the skin on, a very hungry dog, and some falafels.
I think this is so good. What a great option to have. I want to go around her house. I think would definitely give this like a 9 out of 10 deliciousness. Oh, I think it sounds so good. Lots of different textures, lots of different like just colours and it's just so good, like hummus and this sweet corn and everything. It just all sounds really good. So and I think it's really healthy as well. I would give it like a 10 out of 10 healthiness. So yeah, thumbs up. I really like it.
This is sort of the amount that I'll eat. So I've got 1 carrot, 2 falafels, a couple of spoonfuls of sweet corn, a couple of slices of halloumi, 2 cups, I might not eat that.
I think this is like a good example of like realistic, because realistically we are going to have garlic bread. I love garlic bread. It's white, okay, it's not that nutritious, but you're going to have the hummus and the halloumi to kind of, if you have it together, you're going to slow the release of the blood sugar because you're having like all the protein and fat in there as well. And I just think this is like a realistic, delicious way of eating. Yeah, particularly if like in a rush, you know, carrots and hummus. I've just had that before this video, so I was feeling a bit hungry, and I think it's good. Nice one.
I might have half of it, and I've got some hummus, and I'm gonna have a few tomatoes. I'm gonna show you what I do. So I put a bit of hummus in the bottom, and then I get a falafel and I squeeze it like that, and I break it. And then I make a face like an orc. And then I'm going to put some sweet corn on there.
So if you're not having the starchy carbs, one might not feel that satisfied if you're not having any bread or like bulgur wheat or couscous or quinoa. So if you're just having wraps, this is my problem when people are like, have like lettuce on with burger instead of bread. It's just like, okay, it's healthier, but is it realistic? Is it going to satisfy me? Is it delicious? I would argue no, but I think in this case, because she's got like the hummus and like the falafel and stuff, like it's still delicious. But yeah, that is my only point.
I'm doing something super simple. So I've got just some chicken mini fillets. I'm doing corn on the cob. I've cut up some potatoes. I've got some rosemary in there, some salt, and I've got some broccoli. I have to be honest with you because I have promised that I would tell you what I eat in a day, and this is not normal for me. I would never normally do this, but I came downstairs from a Zoom call, a Zoom meeting, and I walked into the kitchen, and on the island was...
I love Krispy Kreme. It's just so good. My favourite, the original. So
Lotus biscuit. I mean, please, for the love of God, the Lotus biscuit Krispy Kreme is like, it's orgasmic, and there's a creamy bit in the middle and everything. I ate it. So I'm really annoyed with myself because
don't be annoyed with yourself. That's literally the worst thing that you can do. If you're gonna have something, enjoy it. Don't feel guilty. It's just not gonna do well. It's just, enjoy it, own it. One Krispy Kreme donut is not gonna hurt you. It's all about, life is there to be enjoyed, and food is such a big part of my life, such a big part of my clients' life. Eating out is just it's a hobby of mine, Oh, I just love Krispy Kreme donuts, so good. My tip is just don't buy it, make it easy to win. So if you are looking to lose weight, just don't buy things like that in your house. Just make homemade, delicious and healthy things, because I wouldn't be able to resist that. And I think a Krispy Kreme donut does have like 500 calories in it or something, like maybe like 300 to 500. So and then you're forever kind of like trying to make up the calories, and it's just not a good game to play. But if you're gonna have it, enjoy it. Don't feel bad about it. One donut's not gonna hurt.
Jamie, if you're watching this, please don't judge me, or Gordon, Ulrich, or Nigella. Please don't judge me. But I use the pad. Is that okay? Because it's just got herbs and spices. It's just
I think this of course is okay. If you don't use that, you're there kind of taking a bit of this, bit of that, bit of cayenne, bit of paprika, bit of garlic powder to make your own. But we're all busy, right? It's all about making it easy, and easy for you to win and succeed. I think this dinner looks great. I love rosemary on potatoes. I think it's such a great herb. Putting it with a bit of olive oil in the oven rather than like goose fat, for example, is a good way. Chicken, yum, nice protein source. And then she's got the 2 handfuls of veggies as well from the sweet corn and broccoli, different colours, which is good. She's already had sweet corn, so maybe, in an ideal world, maybe she would have something a bit different as well to grow the different diversity of garden in her gut. But I think it's good.
While I'm waiting, we just bang on the tunes.
It's so true, like I love dancing, but I think it's important not to have the mindset of I'm doing it to burn calories. I think you should have the mindset of I'm doing it because I'm enjoying it. I usually all the time dance around my kitchen, put like Shakira on, put like the radio on or like some tunes and just dance. And I have like a mini trampoline as well, which I love. I just bounce on that and it's just so good. And that's one of the ways how I transformed my physique personally. And I just think it's all about having fun things to do with exercise. So yeah, I love dancing.
Okay, so here it is, the finished plate. So we've got, this is...
Okay, so again, quite a lot of saturated fat, like butter on there. Like, oh God, I do love buttery sweet corn, but I'm just nitpicking because I just want to give you my opinion as a nutritionist. You could maybe have, I don't know, a bit of olive oil or just like a little bit of less butter if you wanted. But yeah, this looks really good. This looks really good. So with protein, like with chicken, you want like a palm-sized portion of protein. That's like a good size. So it looks like she's got a good portion size of vegetables, good portions of starchy carbs, a handful of starchy carbs. Looks like a handful to me, so that looks good.
That was my food for today. But now what I would try and do, and I'm not sure what time it is, it's probably 7:30 or around 7:30. I will try and not eat anything else for the rest of the evening. But this is where I crave something sweet. So I do have some dark chocolate. So I'm going to have 1 square of that and try not to eat anything except for, and no more caffeine, because otherwise I can't sleep. So I'm going to have herbal tea and a square of dark chocolate and try and not eat anything until the morning.
So I think having dark chocolate is great. You can't eat much of it because it's quite dark, it's quite bitter. Brilliant choice. I always like to save a snack after dinner, so sometimes I have like Greek yogurt with a bit of peanut butter, a bit of cacao and maple syrup, and it's like this chocolatey, really nice dessert. Sometimes I toast pecans with maple syrup and cinnamon and a bit of coconut oil and coconut. That's a really great snack. Sometimes I do just own it and have sticky toffee pudding with ice cream. Oh, it's so good. Energy balls is another great option. And also it's about tuning into your body and asking yourself, am I biologically hungry? Like, am I feeling faint? How hungry actually am I? I have a whole session on this with clients. It's so important. And then if you're not biological hungry, it's about like, okay, what do I need? Do I need comfort? Do I need love? Do I need like excitement? Like in lockdown, it's difficult because we can't go out anymore. So I have like a list on my phone of like fun things to do. Like it could be just watching a movie or calling a friend or like, I don't know, having a nice bath or something, whatever makes you happy. So you're not always reliant on food, and I think that's a really important thing to have in your toolbox. So overall, I really like Davina's day. I think it's very realistic. I think it's delicious, really fun, different things that I haven't had in a while. I think it's really well balanced. So yeah, really, really great from Davina. There's a few slight things which obviously I've mentioned, but she hasn't done anything like faddy or woo-woo or taken like random supplements and hair gummies and stuff, so I think it's really good. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment below maybe what you want to see next. Do you like having health advice in these type of videos? I think it's a good way of like learning stuff, but also in an entertaining way as well, in my opinion. But let me know what you think, and lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.